the fuck? There we go. Okay. Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting ready to qualify for the race here. Well, actually, I'm testing to see how well I'll do on Pro difficulty, because usually none of the car sets can keep up with the AI on Pro at Daytona. If it's anything above a 46.75, I don't think it's gonna be good enough to keep up with the pack.
Okay, this is the one that counts.
All right, first lap, 47.10. Definitely not good enough. And the second lap. 46.80. Let's see. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm gonna have to bump the opponent difficulty down to hard. Alright, let's do that again.
Go, 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 go!
Either way, if you want me to do anything with the volume, let me know. Okay, first lap.
Okay, this is the
40,
one that counts.
almost a 47 flat. And the second lap. 46.76. Why couldn't I have run that last time? Good enough for 10th place on the grid. Top 10 starting positions. Kenny Wallace starts on the pole at a 46.65, followed by Darrell Waltrip, David Green, Steve Park, Todd Bodine, Kyle Petty, Wally Dallenbach, Jeff Bodine, Johnny Benson, and myself, as I said, running out the top 10. Let's go to the race. .200 laps, hard difficulty, all flags, starting 10th. Let's get it. And let's hope my batteries don't run out. Alright, here we go. Kenny Wallace will lead us to the green flag. And we are away in Daytona. Kenny Wallace leads lap 1, but he's got competition from Darrell Waltrip. Waltrip will take the lead with Todd Bodine in tow. But Kenny Wallace goes right back up there. Side by side heading into turn number 3. Todd Bodine is having trouble deciding what line he wants to go with. Top line's a little bit more organized right now. I'm going to go to the inside of Terry Labonte to complete lap number 2 and a silent lap 3.
Lap ever. Still there.
Race leader is now David Green in the 96.
Still there. Still there.
But we're quickly approaching. Just set our fastest lap ever at a 45.58, I believe it was, for the lead. got Steve Park helping us out last time I looked.
Still there.
And we will lead lap 4.
Still there.
Oh, 45.85 was our fastest lap ever, excuse me. And we are up to the front at Daytona. Top 6 are separated by less than a second. Now we got David Green helping us out in the draft. You're gonna notice some irregularities because a couple of the cars in this car set, the drivers didn't make the actual race. Namely, Gary Bradbury in the 78, and a few others, I believe. I don't think Dave Marcus made the race either, and he's in this car set. Unfortunately, I have no way to look back at who's behind me. Yep. Here comes David Green down the bottom.
Still there.
I'll hold my line here.
Still there.
David Green, the winner of the infamous NASCAR race at Bristol in, I believe, 1994,
Car low.
where Mark Martin erroneously thought that the race was over, pulled in 1 lap early, and it cost him the win in what was then the Busch Series. Falling back to 3rd. And they didn't pull in front of Steve Park quick enough, so now he's going to get by me here, possibly.
Still there. Clear low.
Barely going to be able to squeeze down in front of Park. I think I made contact with Darrell Waltrip. Inside. There's no yellow line rule in effect, but I'm going to avoid going down there as much as possible. Anyway, David Green outside. Darrell Waltrip goes to the lead, maybe. Coming out of turn 4 into the tri-oval. And he will lead that lap. 3 wide. I'm going to go back to the lead.
Clear.
Man, this thing is pushing. I don't understand, but the car, when it goes straight, it likes to veer to the left. I take my thumb off the analog stick on the straight, and the car just goes to the left. I don't know why it does that. Can't really hold the bottom like that as well. To really saw the wheel. To come across the line, 10 laps complete in the 1998 Daytona 500. I am the race leader, followed by Steve Park, David Green, who are fighting for second, Darrell Waltrip, Todd Bodine, and Wally Dallenbach in the 46, rounding out the top 6. Separated once again by less than a second. And Park goes to second. I'm not going to fight him too much because Dale Earnhardt actually owned Steve Park's race car on Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. As was the case with his son Dale Jr. and in 2001 Michael Waltrip. Steve Park goes to the lead with me in tow. See if I can do a bump draft in this car. Not sure if I can. I don't want to do it in the corner though. Steve Park has a history of head injuries, and I don't want to potentially cause another one here. It's getting away a little bit, and now here comes... Oh my god, that was close. I was about to say, here comes Darrell Waltrip to challenge me for second place. Wasn't quite clear on that block. And now I'm pushing up the track once more. Here comes Darrell Waltrip, Todd Bodine, David Green, and Wally Dallenbach.
Still there. Carlo.
Todd's older brother Jeff behind him in 7th. In what was
Still there.
the late Alan Kulwicki's ride. Alright, can I get down here? There we go. Steve Park is out to a little bit too far of a lead. Might want to dial it back a little bit. Because if we get organized, we're going to catch him up real quick, and then we're going to go right on by him. Trying to get in front of Todd Bodine, so we can get this line organized here. Alright, and we are there. We only were. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're lined up. Let's see if we can get back to park. Or, you know, I can just do it myself. You don't want to be below the dotted yellow going into the corner or in the corner itself, because, well, you'll either spin out or you'll fly when you're spinning out. Getting a push in the draft from Todd Bodine. Arrow push. I heard tires squealing back there, not sure what it was.
Still there.
Battling Darrell Waltrip for second. Let's see if I can get a tow from Steve Park in the meantime. No, he's gonna keep it up on the high side. going to get help from Bodine. Right on by Darrell Waltrip, the 1989 winner of this race.
Still there. Clear.
Where he performed the Icky Shuffle in Victory Lane during his interview with Mike Joy. Alright, we got Steve Park's draft. .202 into turn 3. He's going to shut the door on me here, so we're not going to be able to get by him just yet. It's right on the high side. Oh, well, don't want to take him out. Like I said, Dale Earnhardt owned his car. On his own team. Meanwhile, Dale Earnhardt drove for Richard Childress Racing. Alright, just gonna get a slingshot. Not quite. Oh, okay, we are close enough. No, I thought I was. Not quite clear. Top 5 remains virtually unchanged as we work lap number 20 of 200. I really wish there was a track map I could use here. Unfortunately, this game didn't have one. Alright, tried it on the high side, nothing doing there. Alright, we got a draft slingshot into the tri-oval. Whoops. Bounced off of him there, that's my bad. Whoa, no, hang on to it, damn it. That's gonna be a caution. I can't believe I just wrecked my own car. Along with probably about 15 others. Gonna race back to the line. Caution comes out for the first time on lap 21. Again, this is a highly inaccurate recreation of the 1998 Daytona 500. And I take the lead right at the line as we pick up the pace car. Steve Park has led the most laps so far. 7 lead changes between 4 drivers. And Bobby Labonte was also caught up in that wreck. And Kenny Wallace, look at that, started on the pole and is now nearly shotgun 41st position. I wonder what happened there. Well, his cars weren't really known for their speed. Except on the restrictor plate races. He famously drafted with Dale Earnhardt to give him his final win at Talladega in October of 2000. Again, first caution, lap 21 of 200. Brought out by myself because I got a little bit squirrely, ran into Steve Park, and took him out, along with Bobby Labonte and probably a few others that the game isn't mentioning. Got some takers on the pit lane. That's Robert Presley, Lake Speed, Rick Mast, and Michael Waltrip. Along with a few others. I think Brett Bodine was in there as well. And we'll see when we get to the back of the running order here. Kevin LePage, Kenny Wallace, Brett Bodine. Yeah. Sterling Marlin. Should be a short caution because I didn't... Yeah, it should be. Keyword. Hopefully it's not as long as they usually are in NASCAR nowadays. And we are getting ready to go back to racing. Possibly this time by, because it looks like the lights are out on the pace car. When we come back around to the front of the grid, I'll let you know what the top 10 is at this point. Alright, top 10 for this restart. Myself, Darrell Waltrip, David Green, Wally Dawnbach, Jeff and Todd Bodine, Ricky Rudd, Joe Nemechek, Jerry Nadeau, and Bobby Labonte, and Joe Gibbs 18. Pace car will possibly bring it in this time by.
Pace car's off.
And it will. Get the green flag on lap 23, I want to say. '24.
About to go green.
And we're back underway. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. Can never get a good restart with this car set. Todd Bodine goes to the lead with Joe Nemechek in tow. I'm going to get shuffled through the middle. Oh, I don't want to be here. Really do not want to be here. No, Wally. Oh, God, let me in. Thank you. Get shuffled back to the end of the top 5. God, this car is evil right now. Definitely don't want to take out Ricky Rudd because he was my favorite driver growing up.
Still there.
Go way on the high side, look for an opening in the line down here. There we go. Todd Bodine goes to the lead. Followed by David Green. Wally Dawnback is challenging him for second. Ricky Rudd and myself rounding out the top 5. 25 laps complete in this Daytona 500. Top 3 have never won in Winston Cup competition that I can recall, anyway. Either way, I apologize if you can hear people outside. For some reason I was led to believe this mic was good, but unfortunately it still picks up everything. Row 3 into turn number 3. 2 double wide between Dawnback and Green. Gonna stay on the bottom here.
Still there.
Okay, Wally, give me some room. Thank you. Oh, shit. She's loose. Loose on the straights and tight in the corners. That's a hell of a conundrum.
Still there.
Well, then again, it's probably because the sensitivity's a little bit high. And as we go back up to second, Todd Bodine, like I said, has never won a Cup race. He has a few poles though. The most recent driving for Travis Carter, I believe, in the 26 Discover Card Ford. Back in 2002 or 2003. I forget which one. Got a run on him here. Not going to work on the high side, so we're going to cut back to the bottom. And he's going to shut the door. We're separated from Dallenbach and Green by a couple tenths. So we're not exactly close to him at this point. And another slingshot attempt. Back to the lead, possibly. And, okay, we're clear. I would go on board, but I don't know which button does that. And also, I don't want to ruin my race by doing that, because I guarantee that I will. It's one of the F keys that makes you go on board. I don't know which one. have to test that next time I run a race in this game. If the onboard even works on this car set, because I've never tried it. Actually, I've never tried it on any of the... Uh-oh. For the lead, here comes Todd Bodine back on me. And David Green isn't far behind. Three-car breakaway between Bodine, Green, and myself as my steering sensitivity gets the better of me. I hit the wall and allow fourth place Wally Dallenbach to catch up. And there he is. But I got my speed back as I have him pushing me, and I got David Green's draft. Let's just hope I don't do that again. Inside of Green. I'm not going to be close enough for a slingshot, maybe? Nope. I thought of it, but it was way too risky.
Still there.
David, what the fuck are you doing? There's a car here, man.
Still there. Still there.
Kenny Irwin Jr., the rookie in the Robert Yates number 28, is up to fourth. The now late Kenny Irwin Jr. lost his life at New Hampshire a few months after Adam Petty at the same track. Went inside of Bodine for the lead, not quite close enough. And here comes Irwin up behind me here for a piece of the action. Damn. And he's gonna get by me, go for his chance at the lead. Slide in between Irwin and Green for third. This breakaway has turned into a 6-car breakaway. And we got a lapped car up ahead. I wonder who that is, actually. Is that Steve Park? We'll see once we get closer. Going to be coming up to pit stops in a dozen or so laps. And that indeed is Steve Park in the 1. Or no, Matt Kenseth in the 17. Another rookie. Oh no, wait, what? Matt Kenseth? What the fuck am I talking about? That is Steve Park. God, my brain is just fucked today. Burnt my mac and cheese because I forgot to put water in it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me today. Anyway, Steve Park gets put a lap down. Unfortunately, there's no lucky dog in either this universe or in the past. Until 2004, I believe it was. Stuck on the high side. Wally Dallenbach has a chance. Not quite there. Slide down in front of him, and he'll go on the high side. Along with David Green. Wally Dallenbach Jr., famous father, Wally Dallenbach Sr., a road racer.
Still there. Clear high.
Thought about going for a slingshot on Todd Bodine. Wasn't quite fast enough. And once again for the lead. Now a 2-car breakaway because Kenny Irwin is a half a second back. For me, anyway.
Still there. Clear low.
And Ted Musgrave in the Roush number 16 is in the mix now. I think the 16 was Roush back at this time. He's up to 4th. I'm gonna try and keep it on the low side because that seems to be where the line is right now. Yeah, there it is, and there's Kenny Irwin and Todd Bodine on the outside. Kenny Irwin was very talented. But unfortunately, he never won a race, I don't believe. Never won a race in the Cup Series, anyway. And Ted Musgrave hauling the mail up to 3rd. Another guy that never won a Cup race. In fact, now, out of the current top 6, Dale Earnhardt is the only one that has won a Cup race. again, that I can recall. I don't know if Todd Bodine did or not. I got someone drafting off of me because I can tell because my speed went up a little bit than it usually does when I'm by myself. And there's, yeah, that's Kenny Irwin getting a draft off of me. Like I said, though, I don't know where exactly anyone is behind me, because I can't just bring up the mirror unless I change to another view. It's not exactly easy to do while I'm driving. Oh, Irwin to the outside.
Car high.
And he's going to bring David Green with him.
Still there. Still there.
Tight quarters here at Daytona. We're too wide.
Clear.
A couple rows back. God damn spam. And of course, it's the only comments I get. Sometimes. And there's Ted Musgrave making his appearance, going for the lead. Gonna keep it on the bottom for now because I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to pass me on the high side. By themselves anyway. Kenny Irwin almost did it with help. Ah. Come on. And across the line, 50 laps complete at Daytona. Top 5 at this juncture is myself, Ted Musgrave, Kenny Irwin Jr., Wally Dallenbach, and David Green, all separated by a half second. And it's a 3-car battle for third back there, by the looks of it. Green flag pit stops are coming soon, assuming we don't have another caution before then. Gotta remember I have all penalties on, so I can't speed going into the pit lane. And I don't know how far ahead of the rest of the pack the top 6 actually is. Also, I don't know what I was thinking earlier. Matt Kenseth didn't become a rookie until I believe it was 2000. But he did drive a race in 1998 in substitution for Bill Elliott, while Elliott attended his father's funeral at Dover, I believe it was. Well, David Green is a 10th behind me. Where is he? Okay, he's on the high side. I couldn't hold the bottom. There he goes, by me for the lead. All by himself. Oh, no, he's got Kenny Irwin. Got Kenny Irwin in tow. And Todd Bodine. He's got everyone in tow. I think they all lined up. And then Musgrave's not going to be that far behind as well. Yes, see, there he is. Okay, we're going to fall back to 4th. And we got another lapped car coming. I think that's Steve Park again. Steve Park must have gotten some serious damage in that wreck, because he'll go 2 laps down when we go by him here. No, there's no DNFs in this game either, so if you pit and you sit on the pit lane for a long time, you can return to the race. If you do it soon enough, anyway. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna go above Steve Park 3 wide. Oh, boy, yeah. He doesn't have his hood. He's got a lot of damage. He's driving a modified at this point. David Green goes to the lead. Kenny Irwin Jr. is going to challenge on the bottom. Heading into turn 2. Out of turn 2, excuse me. We're going to follow him through. And Darrell Waltrip's back in the fray in the top 5. Irwin to the lead. And myself back to 2nd. Barely squeezing in between Irwin and Green. Now Irwin's going to go to the high side. I'm going to see if I can squeeze on by him on the bottom here. Will David Green help me? Also, when I do pit, where will I come out? And will I have help at that point? And I thought Kenny Irwin was going to pit, and there are pit stops happening right now. 57 laps are complete. We got a couple of guys coming out on the bottom. It's Jeremy Mayfield and Hut Strickland. Robert Presley and Bill Elliott, the aforementioned Bill Elliott, are now up to the top 6. So we're going to be pitting sooner rather than later at this point. Maybe in the next couple laps.
Leader's pitting.
And the leader will pit. I almost cream him. I don't know why I didn't follow him. Ah, shit. Everyone else pitted, so now I gotta do it next lap. Ah, I screwed the pooch here. I really screwed the pooch. Oh, boy. This is what I get for not paying attention. Alright, we'll come out of turn 4, back it down. And get 4 tires and fuel. Four tires, fuel, and any damage repair that is needed, we will get. I don't know who that hands the lead to, but we're surely gonna get lapped because I waited for too long. All right, away we go. And we come out in 8th position between Sterling Marlin and Kenny Irwin Jr. Go ahead, Kenny. Alright, we're gonna just let Wally pass us, that's fine. And David Green. So, the top 7 are almost 30 seconds up on us, and I'm assuming they haven't pitted yet. Which means when this shakes out, Wally Dawnback will have the race lead.
Still there. Carlo.
If the top 7 did not in fact pit yet. Alright, I'm going to slide in between, or behind Todd Bodine, rather. Outside of the top 10 now, P13. Got a ton of steam going into turn 1. We got the draft off of Ted Musgrave, who himself is going on by Kenny Irwin Jr. Get into the top 10. For a slingshot on Irwin as he comes out of turn 4. And we nearly beat our fastest lap. Now a slingshot on Musgrave into 1.
Still there. Clear high.
And we will be clear. Man, this thing is She's a feisty one today.
Still there. Clear. That was your best lap ever.
Best lap ever, 45:59.
Still there.
And I thought I could get some help, but David Green said no. Going for another slingshot into 3. Dallenbach tried to shut the door. I was there, and now they wash up the track. David Green goes back on by. Sterling Marlin in 7th place is 23 seconds up on the rest of us here. It's halfway around the track, actually. Still only one caution at this point on lap 21, I believe it was. After an errant block sent Steve Park careening into the path of Bobby Labonte. As a result, he is now limping around the track 2 laps down, possibly more.
Still there.
And I'm by
Clear high.
David Green for 8th. I'm gonna try and stay ahead of him so we can catch this this front pack. And try and utilize a lot of slingshots as well, if anyone gets by me here. And indeed, we did cut into the deficit. We're now 21 seconds back. And David Green is where? Oh, there he is up on the high side. He's going to pull him behind me. Trying to stay ahead of him. And tomorrow on stream, it's Michael Waltrip's 60th birthday. So, I might do this again, but with the 2001 car set, driving as Michael Waltrip, because he won the 2001 Daytona 500, which unfortunately claimed the life of Dale Earnhardt. So, I might do that on stream tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. And I'll have ample time because the race is going to start, the actual race. If they do run tomorrow, which at this point I don't think they will because of the weather. They scheduled the race at 1 p.m. Eastern, which they haven't done in years. The earliest races now are at 2.
Car high.
And there's only a few of those. And I think we're about to come up to Steve Park again.
Still there. Clear high.
Oh, I'm getting help from Ted Musgrave now as David Green is stuck on the high side. Yeah, we're coming up to Steve Park to put him a third lap. Well, okay, he's already a third lap down, but yeah. "70 laps are complete in the 1998 Daytona 500. We are running P8 on track. We've now broken into the we've cut the deficit rather to 19 seconds. It was up to almost 30 at one point. So we are working together with the AI, as weird as that may sound. After I decided to pit by myself, I don't know what I was thinking back there. But it's early, we're not out of it yet, and I hope it stays that way. And, I am by myself on track now because I'm a half a second up on Ted Musgrave. I guess he got caught behind Park, and he's all by himself as well. He's 6/10 ahead of Wally Dallenbach. And, okay, he's coming up to either help me or challenge me. One of the two is Ted Musgrave. And we cut into the gap between us and Sterling Marlin by another second here. Well, and there goes Musgrave on the high side. I don't know how he's so fast all by himself, but he is. Let's see if I can bump draft. Gonna see if I can bump draft to help us get up there faster.
Still there.
Alright, that wasn't what I had in mind, but I'll take it anyway. Gonna go back by him. Try and stay in front of him now so we can help each other. Not usually the one being pushed, even if he's not really pushing me. Just the air is helping me. "16 seconds is now the gap." And Marlin actually is a little ways behind Michael Waltrip. 6 seconds behind Michael Waltrip. is. Gonna try and keep it on the high side, and okay, he's gonna go low. The center of the track. And because of how far behind we are, I have no idea who the leader is at this juncture. Or if we're on the same lap, which I'm assuming we are, considering how big this place is and how quickly I managed to get back out onto the track after my stop. Alright, where is he now? Oh, there he is. Ted Musgrave's still trying to get by me, but I'm not gonna let him as long as we're this far behind. Oh, hello. Okay. Just got a little bit squirrely out of turn 2 there. But we're fine. Come on, Ted. You help me, I'll help you. How's that? Oh, and Sterling Marlin pitted, so now we're up in 6th position. Now we're 21 seconds back from Michael Waltrip. Alright, where's Ted? Still 2/10 back. If he's smart, he'll keep it on the low side. Well, okay. I'm talking as if the AI can be that smart. Okay, there he is. And there is Marlin coming out of the pit lane now. Or no, that's Robert Presley. And we're up to P4. Rick Mast in the 75 is the race leader now. These guys pitting means it's gonna be pretty soon that we're gonna have to do it as well. Unless, as I said, a caution comes out before then. And we're up to 2nd as Mast and Jeff Bodine both pitted. That leaves Michael Waltrip, the lone straggler, up ahead by 20 seconds. Once he pits, we'll be back at the point with 80 laps complete in this Daytona 500. Ted Musgrave and myself are ahead of Todd Bodine by a second. If you start to hear barking, it's that time of the night again. Just saying. Anyway, and we go back to the point. Michael Waltrip has pitted to the top 5 after 81 laps. Myself, Musgrave, Todd Bodine, Darrell Waltrip, and Wally Dallenbach. Kenny Irwin Jr. in a close 6th. Yeah, we are a long ways ahead of Todd Bodine. Ted Musgrave goes to the lead for the... I don't think for the first time, but he goes back to the lead anyway. And now Todd Bodine and Darrell Waltrip are starting to catch up to us here. I tried to go for a slingshot, wasn't close enough. Musgrave closed the door, and now we're going up on the high side. And slingshot engage. Am I going to be able to get to his... Oh, I clipped the apron. Had to back off so I didn't spin it. This is going to sound really bad, but I don't remember what lap we pitted. Should have been paying attention to that, actually. It was after lap 50, that's all I know. As we will possibly go back to the lead.
Still there.
Oh, we're going to lead this lap regardless.
Clear.
And Musgrave will pull behind me. Okay. And I think we're coming up to Steve Park yet again. There was actually a couple of guys up there. They must have been the stragglers that pitted way early and are now way off sequence, and I think Musgrave might be pitting here. Nope. Okay. One of those cars is indeed Steve Park as Musgrave goes back down to the bottom.
Still there.
Another shot at the lead. I'm going to have to be careful here because
Still there.
Park isn't going to get out of our way. AI doesn't know how to get out of the way. They just follow the usual line. And I don't know who that is ahead of him. Okay, so Park will get out of the way, but Ted Musgrave makes contact on the way by.
Still there. Clear.
Steve Park is now 4 laps down to the leaders, at least. We're still a second up on 3rd place, which is still being maintained by the 35 of Todd Bodine. The younger of the 3 Bodine brothers out of Chemung, New York. Speaking of the Bodine brothers, I think the one coming up, the car coming up, is the older of the 3, Jeff Bodine. Oldest of the 3. And we are 90 laps in the books, 10 more to halfway. Ted Musgrave is your race leader, followed very closely behind by myself. Or no, that's Sterling Marlin up ahead. It looks like. I don't know if it's white or whatever the color of a Coors can is. Okay, no, that's Sterling Marlin.
Still there.
Sterling, hold your line. Alright, now just block ours. That works. Alright, so we'll put Sterling Marlin a lap down. And then the Felix Sabates, number 40.
Still there.
Teammate to Joe Nemechek in the 42.
Still there.
And okay, I will get the draft off of Ted Musgrave again. I thought I was going to lose it. So I pulled up ahead of Marlin. Darrell Waltrip has climbed back up to 3rd, still 0.7 of a second behind. And now he's going to have to deal with Marlin. Quite a bit of other cars on the way back towards us here. Maybe the 7 guys that pitted early. Marlin was one of them. Definitely gave Ted Musgrave a shove there. I heard the bumpers touch. Some of these sponsors I've never heard of. Prime Star being one of them. And another shot to Musgrave's back bumper. Another shot.
Still there.
I don't know if it's actually speeding him up or not.
Yellow's out. Racing.
And the caution comes out 4 laps before halfway. The second time today. Let's see who was involved here in a second, and we're going to take the lead once more
Pace car's out.
as we get back to the yellow flag. And Ward Burton is the cause of this caution. Possibly others. As he come up behind the Nextel pace car for the second time this evening. Now, is anyone gonna pit? Because if they are, then I'm gonna do the same. I don't want to get caught out again. Okay, let's see. Got anyone pulling out a line? Oh yeah. Well, wait. Do we, or are they just cleaning their tires? Let's see. We'll find out on the exit of 4 here. Might be a bit late though for me to do anything. Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone? Okay, yep, we got Robert Presley and Bobby Labonte. And a few others. Okay. I don't know if I screwed myself there or not, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna be pretty far back in the pack, but it's a risk I'm gonna take anyway. And now they start barking, because God knows what they bark at 10 p.m. Okay, 4 tires and fuel for the second time tonight. Let's see how we do. Kyle Petty comes in. The Hot Wheels Pontiac. I love that car, by the way. That paint scheme is badass. Too bad the car wasn't that good, mechanical-wise. Alright, we come out behind Robert Presley, but in front of Bobby Labonte. And I think John Andretti is back there too. We'll see. Bobby Labonte, John Andretti, Brett Bodine, Kyle Petty. And, who else we got? Marlon, Ward Burton, and Steve Park. Okay. So we're gonna at least have a little bit of help back here from everyone except Park, because, well, he's a sitting duck at this point. I don't know about Andretti, because his hood's missing too. I don't know who's on the lead lap. or who isn't on the lead lap other than Park. Because they don't show that on the leaderboard here. Ted Musgrave started almost last, 42nd on the grid, and is the race leader under this caution. Oh, and Park is way up in line there. Well, and I think... Is he pitting? No. Okay. So we're going to go back to green just before halfway. It's been a clean race thus far, up and other than the time I brought out the caution on the lap 21. 22 lead changes between 10 drivers, and now working the second caution for 5 laps. 2 cautions for 5 laps. And the fastest lap is mine right now at 45.597. And we've led the most laps thus far. Robert Presley actually led up quite a bit. Alright, so we're getting ready to go. Possibly this time by. So, when the leaderboard gets back around, I'll let you know the top 10 for this restart. Top 10, Musgrave, Todd Bodine, Darrell Waltrip, Irwin Jr., Green, Dallenbach, Rudd, Mayfield, Strickland, and Jeff Bodine, the elder of the 3 Bodine brothers, in 10th. As I said, driving the car that was driven by the late Alan Kulwicki before he purchased the assets. And will we go back to green this time? Let's see. Excuse me.
Pace car's off.
Alright, pace car is off. Ted Musgrave will lead us back to the green. Couple laps from halfway. 40 cars on the lead lap that I counted on the inside there. I saw 3. Alright, let's go.
About to go green.
And we are back underway. On lap 100.
Car high. Still there.
And Ted Musgrave will see the cross flags this time by. We are halfway at Daytona.
All right, we're at the halfway point now.
100 laps remaining.
Clear.
having to back off quite a bit there. These guys are going ham up ahead. We got 3 wide, 4 rows deep. Steve Park blocking the inside. And around goes Kevin LePage. That might be another caution. Son of a bitch. That's the second one that's the second time I've done that. Steve Park blocked the bottom line. I didn't slow down fast enough. I got into Kevin LePage, and he probably took a wallop into the wall. No. Wow, no caution? No caution for that. Holy shit. Okay.
Still there. Clear.
I guess he was far enough out of the way. Good enough for me. Let's just hope he doesn't cause a recreation of what he did at Talladega in 2008. Those of you that don't know, look that up on YouTube. It's the biggest boneheaded move I've ever seen. One of them. And then he went and blamed it on everyone else, when it was him that broke the rules. There's another guy that's never won a cup race. Kevin LePage. And he's never been in a quality ride, unless you count the 16 that was sponsored by Family Channel, or Family Click, excuse me.
Still there.
Back in the year 2000.
Still there.
Which again, I don't know if that was a Roush car back then or not. Anyway, 3 wide. It's Derek Cope on the outside. Robbie Gordon ahead in the 19. And Lake Speed behind in the Cartoon Network number 9.
You're clear. Clear.
Lake Speed actually raced with Ayrton Senna in go-karts, believe it or not.
Clear.
And I think he was a go-kart champion. Alright, so we're on the outside. That's Bobby Labonte down on the bottom there. Jeff Burton up ahead.
Clear.
Now we are hauling the mail down the inside. I had to slow it down just so I didn't run on the back of Buckshot Jones. Bobby Hamilton Jr., or no, Sr. in the 4 ahead of me now.
Still there.
Kevin LePage is nowhere to be found. I wonder if
Still there.
he got it back going or is sitting in his pit box.
Still there. Clear.
Or if he's going to be another Steve Park and get lapped every time we go around.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, got into Ward Burton a little bit there. Now we're going to take it 3 wide. That's Mark Martin on the bottom, Rick Mast to the outside. And Ricky Craven up ahead in the Hendrick number 50. Renumbered to celebrate the 50th anniversary of NASCAR back in 1998. Something that no team has taken advantage of this season for the 75th anniversary. It's a lost opportunity, not gonna lie.
Still there. Clear.
renumbered from the 25, I believe it was. And it was turned back to the 25 in 99. If anything I say is wrong, let me know. Because I wasn't as avid a fan back in the late 90s as I am right now. I did follow Ricky Rudd. And now I got Jerry Nadeau on the outside in the Dan Marino owned car. Hence the paint scheme, which is in the colors of the Miami Dolphins, which he was the Hall of Fame quarterback of. And now Ernie Irvin, Swervin' Irvin as he was called, or is called rather. Had quite a bit of issues with his health, just like Steve Park. Nearly lost his life at Michigan in 1994. That led to Dale Jarrett being a part of Robert Yates for the first time. Robert Yates Racing. Alright, and now we got the draft. Once again, that's Rusty Wallace in the 2, Bill Elliott in the 94. And ahead of him is Hutch Strickland in the 8, the inside of Wally Dallenbach. And I mentioned Gary Bradbury in the 78. He's ahead of Strickland. I mentioned him at the start because he failed to qualify for the real-life race.
Still there.
Shit. That was almost bad. I wasn't paying attention again.
Still
And
there.
Jeff Bodine on the outside. I'm going to follow Strickland. On by Bradbury, but no, he went up high. I got into him a little bit. Managed to keep it under control. So we're back up to the top 10. Darrell Waltrip, I think, is the race leader from what I can see back here. Again, the 1989 winner of this race. Gary Bradbury in the top 10, which he was never in the top 10
Still there.
in any of his cup races.
You're clear.
In fact, he failed to qualify more than he raced. Okay, yeah, that is Darrell Waltrip in the race lead. David Green is pitting from 6th. Oh, from 4th, actually. And out comes Kenny Wallace in the Philmar 81. Owned by Filbert Martacci. Don't ask me how I know all this stuff. I have way too much time on my hands. As I'm sure has been evident over the years if you follow my YouTube channel.
Leader's pitting.
And Darrell Waltrip
Ryan's pitting.
and Todd Bodine are both pitting. Lap 113. Let's see, do I make an extra pit stop? I don't know. So that's going to hand the lead back to Ted Musgrave with Kenny Irwin in tow. Maybe we'll get another caution before I have to pit again. It's going to have to be sometime between now and lap 150, 160 roughly.
Leaders pitting. Car is
And
pitting.
Musgrave and Irwin are both pitting, which means, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come in as well.
Slow down.
The hell with it. I'm going to take 4 tires, fuel, repair what little damage I have, and go back out, just so I'm not, you know, off sequence again. Alright, see how we do here. And in comes Johnny Benson. Another Roush car. Out goes Ricky Rudd and Kenny Irwin Jr., and we will follow with Rusty Wallace behind. Alright. We come out P19. And when we get up to speed, we're probably going to be in about 24th or 25th.
Car high.
Holy shit, I almost got nailed by Hut Strickland. Alright, so we're back up to speed nearly. Here comes Jerry Nadeau. And yeah, he's gonna stay behind us here. That's good. So we're gonna shake out at P23. We're gonna pass a few more of these guys in the meantime. Probably gonna be some contact by the guys going by the cars that leaving the pit lane. Because the AI is not very smart like that sometimes. Alright, so we're back to 18th position. And I don't know how many of the guys up ahead didn't pit yet. I think that was Jeremy Mayfield in 12 going down the pit lane there. Or no, that wasn't him. He's right up ahead of me right now. Getting held up behind Steve Park. And we're going to be able to go right on by him, maybe. 3 wide on the outside. Make a little bit of contact, but we managed to skate on by. When all this shakes out, Ted Musgrave or Darrell Waltrip should have the lead once more. There's Jeff Gordon. Haven't said his name tonight. Jeff Gordon, a 3-time winner of the Daytona 500. I think 3 times. At least 2. Anyway. Now in P15. Got a little bit of separation between everyone here. Jeremy Mayfield and Todd Bodiner. Just behind me right now. Where is Mayfield? Mayfield and Todd Bodine are both 2/10 back. So, where are they? Next caution, I definitely have to take a swig of my Pepsi. My throat is drying up. Shit. Nearly lost control going into 3 there. Stick in front of Todd Bodine so we can catch up to these guys. Hutch Strickland and Ricky Rudd are going at it for 13th. I'm not saying going at it, but they're lined up. Strickland to the outside. But he'll pull back in line behind Rudd. Meanwhile, up ahead of these guys, that's Bobby Labonte and I think Darrell Waltrip. It's either him or Jeff Bodine. 80 laps to go at Daytona. It's been as I said, a pretty clean race, aside from a couple of miscues I've had so far today. From Steve Park and Kevin LePage. Only one of which brought out a caution. The one with Park. The one with Kevin LePage, I'm surprised didn't bring out a caution. How quickly he went down to the inside sideways. But that was because Steve Park was blocking the inside line, going like a snail, pulling a Ken Alexander before Ken Alexander even stepped into a race car. And now Strickland to the inside of Rudd. Once again, that's for 13th. But Strickland, the Alabama native. And Todd Bodine took a look to the outside. I gotta stay ahead of him if I want to catch these guys. Because for some reason I'm a lot faster ahead of these guys, ahead of other guys, as opposed to following. Bump draft doesn't work too good most of the time. Oh, that was a close one. I almost nailed Bodine in the right front. I almost said left rear. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm the only car that's capable of flipping. I have never seen an AI car go up in the air. Not that I actually want to see that, but I'm just saying. Where is... Okay, Todd Bodine is still back there, 2/10 back. Question is, where is he? Oh, there he is, up on the high side. Alright, so he's going to pull down. I'm going to stay in front of him. That's going to bring Mayfield up to us, I think. Mayfield and the Penske Racing South number 12. I'm not going to mention what he accomplished. I don't want to get banned. I mean, he did win a few races, but his extracurricular activities weren't exactly TOS, if you get my meaning. And Todd Bodine attempted to go to the outside through a block. And Mayfield is still not up to us yet. Oh, okay, he is a little bit now. Sorry about the noise in the mic. Weather has been terrible today, and because of that, my sinuses are a little bit on the fritz. More than usual, I should say. Man, we're making good time. We're not even 2 hours into this, and we got 75 laps to go already. Okay, we're just about 2 hours into it, but yeah, 74 to go that time by. Strickland and Rudd are still going at it. And I'm still trying to get Todd Bodine to cooperate with me here. Damn it, Todd, hold your fucking line. I'll go back there and get Jeremy Mayfield to help me instead. Todd Bodine's team in this game, or in this car set rather, weren't exactly very good. In terms of performance, and they were shady. Let's just say that. They called it the Tabasco fiasco because of the sponsor. I'm actually gonna have to look that one up because I don't exactly know much of the background. All I know is Todd Bodine and Darrell Waltrip both drove that car. And I think Waltrip was the last one to drive it. Todd Bodine is still there, thank God. We're not exactly making a whole lot of headway here. And if we are, it's happening very slowly. As opposed to how much headway we were making into that last run. When we were half the track behind those 7 cars that didn't pit. Or that pitted early, rather. Come on, Todd, where are you? Oh, God damn it, you know what? Just go by me. I don't care anymore. Although, know this, I'm not going to finish P15 because I can't get anyone to cooperate with me. I will win. Mark my words. I won't wreck anyone to do it, but I will win. And is wrecking someone here just to win? Not exactly kosher. Just saying. And before I hear, yeah, Austin Dillon did that. No, he didn't. Eric Almirola said he blocked. And Austin was already there. It's probably not going to be a very popular opinion, but I stand by it. Second and a half is the gap between Strickland and myself. I think Steve Park is coming back to me again. I've actually lost count how many times I've passed him now. I Thought I saw the yellow and black of his car up ahead. And Mayfield has caught Bodine, and now they're going at it for 16th. And that indeed is Steve Park holding up Rudd and Strickland. And they're both going to get on by him without much issue. Which means I'm next on his block list. Gonna get a toe off of him here. And slingshot.
Clear.
Wow, that didn't do a damn thing. You know, he was going so slow, it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, so now the gap is... well... okay, it was down to 1.3, but now it's back up to 1.5. Son of a bitch.
Yellow's out. Race away.
And the caution is back out for the third time tonight. At 134. And we're going to take the caution in P14. Let's see who brought out the yellow this time. Lake Speed and Johnny Benson bring out this caution. 65 to go. Sorry about that. So, 65 laps to go. Ooh, Prepodine's up to 5th. Not bad. And I'm not gonna make it from here on a tank of fuel. There's no way. And I don't see that many cautions coming out between now and the end. So I'm not gonna risk my track position here. Definitely not gonna risk it. Maybe if it was a couple laps later, I would, but not now. It's way too soon. And Robert Presley is your race leader once more. He's led the most laps. Never thought I'd say that. 38 laps to my 26. Presley, Bobby Labonte, Rick Mash, John Andretti, Brett Bodine, Michael Waltrip, Kyle Petty, Kenny Irwin Jr., Darrell Waltrip, and Wally Dallenbach with top 10. At this point, and Michael Waltrip will pit along with Rick Mash, John Andretti, and Brett Bodine. So that's going to move everyone up a spot. Well, almost everyone. 28 lead changes between 12 drivers. And now 3 cautions for 6 laps with an average speed of 174.191 miles per hour. Thus far in the race. Fastest lap, 45.597 seconds. Set by myself way early on. And I have I've taken out two cars. One of which is a little bit behind me in line here, Steve Park, the one without the hood. And Kevin LePage, who I thought would have brought out another caution as well when he went careening towards the inside wall, but no. It stayed green. Meanwhile, I'm not exactly sure how many guys are a lap or more down, aside from Steve Park. He's at least a handful of laps down. As I said, tomorrow, after the Cup race, or the Cup race doesn't even run tomorrow, which, as I said also, I don't think it will. I'll be running this race again, but with the 2001 car set, to celebrate Michael Waltrip's 60th birthday. April 30th, 1963 is the birthday of the two-time Daytona 500 winner. And four-time winner in general in the Cup Series. I believe three wins at Daytona. And his last win was at Talladega, which he infamously came out of the car via the hatch in the roof to celebrate his win. He won the 2001 Daytona 500 on his 462nd start, and I think at the time, or it might still be the record for the longest wait before a driver's first win. And unfortunately, on that fateful day, we also lost Dale Earnhardt, so his first win was vastly overshadowed. Anyway, tomorrow, running this race again as Michael Waltrip in the number 15 Napa Chevrolet. I might actually run it, I might run it at night. The night race. So it'll be 160 laps instead of 200. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Holy shit, we got a lot of guys off the lead lap. I think that's at least half the field a lap down right now. Man. It's got to be at least half the field. Anyway, I'll just say half the field is on the lead lap. Whether it be exactly half or a little bit more or less than it. And the pace car will be in this lap. I completely missed the top 10. Robert Presley, Bobby Labonte, Kyle Petty, Kenny Irwin Jr., Darrell Waltrip, Wally Dallenbach. Fuck it. Let's see if I can get it a little bit quick here. Pace car is in this lap. Presley, Labonte, Petty, Irwin.
Pace car's off.
Come on. A little bit quicker, please. Presley, Labonte, Petty, Irwin, Waltrip, Dallenbach, Green, Rudge, Strickland, and myself, the top 10. As we come back to green with 62 to go. This time by. Alright, here we go.
About to go green. Get ready. Green, green, green.
Alright. We got a lot of lap cars to contend with now. Most of which will be a lot more competitive than Steve Park. But I digress. We gotta stay on the high side. And don't cause a big wreck. Because we haven't seen the big one yet today. They're almost 4 wide up there. Son of a bitch. Johnny Benson's all by himself in the 3rd lane. I wanted to give him an opportunity to pull in here, but no. He's gonna get stuck up there. Alright, we get down to the bottom in front of Derek Cope. Benson's gonna get shuffled all the way back, probably, until he can find a space in lines. Ooh, boy. That was almost ugly there. Robert Presley has lost the lead. Can't tell who that is ahead of him. Unless it's a lapped car. 60 laps to go this time by. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I thought about going 4 wide. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen without serious consequences. This track is barely wide enough for 4 wide. Yep, Darrell Waltrip is taking the lead from Robert Presley, and he is stuck on the outside now. Is Presley. In the Jasper Motorsports number 77. Damn it, Ted. Ugh. If I had turned my wheel while I was on the apron, I would have gone around immediately. And probably flipped. Darrell Waltrip's pulling away. He shouldn't be doing that though. Not at this point. All right, 3 wide on the bottom. That's Jeff Burton in the middle. Joe Nemechek on the high side. Teammate to Sterling Marlin, as I said earlier. Got a little bit of separation going on here. The pack ahead is a second up on us here. Just under a second, actually, as we go by Robbie Gordon in the 19. It was a lap down. All right, am I gonna get help getting up to these guys, or am I just a sitting duck right now? No, I'm catching them, actually. I think I am, anyway. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely. I think that's Gary Bradbury in the 78. And it is. He's a lap down. As is Kenny Wallace in Lake Speed. And Terry Labonte, I believe. Terry Labonte in the 5 at the front of the line on the inside. Kenny Wallace not having a good day after starting on the pole. I don't think he even led the first lap. Or no, he did lead the first lap.
Still there.
As long as they don't cause another caution, I'll be happy.
Still there.
And as long as I don't wreck myself in the process. Like, speed pulls in between Brad Berry and myself, but as I said, he's a lap down. And now we got a tow off of Terry Labonte, so we're gonna have a run. Exiting 2 here. Do we have anyone behind me helping out, though? I doubt it. But we're clear, so that's fine. Battle for the lead. I think that's Darrell Waltrip and Jeff Bodine. Unless Jeff Bodine's a lap down. I'm not sure. Oh, I tried to pull in front of Mike Skinner. Nothing there. Buckshot Jones in this line is also a lap down. Oh, and Skinner's a lap down too. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of guys not on the lead lap right now. Thanks to that pit sequence. Really screwed a lot of guys over, that's for sure. David Green is the next car on the lead lap. Rudd, Dallenbach, and Green are all on the lead lap, as is Bobby Labonte in third. In second, rather. And give David Green a shove. He's going to pull down in front of Buckshot Jones. Stuck on the high side. Try and get a run, get in front of Jones here, and I will handily. Now I will go with Green. Alright, let's see who the leader is. Wait, I can't yet. I gotta get in front of Green. If it's the car in front there, that's Darrell Waltrip. $50 laps to go this time by. It's been a pretty good race, I must say. Okay, yeah, Darrell Waltrip is the race leader by almost 2 seconds. He's got Jeff Bodine in between him. I think that is Jeff Bodine.
Still there.
Bobby Labonte and Ricky Rudd are second and third, respectively, but Rudd to the outside of Labonte.
Still there.
Almost neck and neck. Ollie Dallenbach took a look, made contact with his right front. And now we're going to go inside of Green for fourth. And Labonte and Rudd are going to come back to us here. Rudd taking a look to the inside of Labonte for second. And I'm going to try to assist him here, but David Green's not going to have any of it. I know, a Chevy assisting a Ford. Who would have thought? Chevy assisting a Ford against a Pontiac. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta be up at like 10 to 7 tomorrow morning because of the F1 race. Shit. Alright, so we're on by Labonte for third. We're gonna stick by Ricky Rudd for the moment. Gonna give him a bump down the backstretch if I can. There we go. Give him a bump, get off of him, and god damn it. And David Green's going to take advantage of my wash up the track, go on by me, and I'm going to pull in behind these two guys as Ward Burton comes out of the pit lane. And I think that's Robert Presley up ahead. And it is. I'm going to stay way out of the way here in case any calamity happens. Because like I said, the AI is not very smart when it comes to cars exiting the pit lane at certain places. This being one of them. Sometimes. Darrell Waltrip still out to almost the 2-second lead. So we got a battle for second between David Green and Ricky Rudd. No, okay. Green thought better of it, but then there goes Musgrave. Oh my god. Damn it, Kyle. You know, the rule in real life is you gotta go to the exit of turn 2 before you merge. But on the game, on this game anyway, you can merge at Daytona as soon as you leave the pit lane. So now I gotta make up almost a second and a half on this threesome up ahead here. 2 Fords and a Pontiac. And I think Steve Park is holding these guys up again. Or one of them, anyway. Or no, that's... I think so. I think that's Steve Park. Oh, no, wait, that's David Green. What the seriously, what is wrong with me today? Whatever. Anyway. Oh no, Steve Park wasn't that mess. Here he goes on the outside. And another lap down. And because of that, this foursome now has slowed down considerably and has allowed Waltrip to pull away a little bit more. Waltrip has the lapped car of, I believe, Jeff Bodine in tow.
Still there.
Try to go for a pass on Rudd down the inside. Not quite there for it.
Clear.
And we're going to go on by Bobby Labonte. He'll pull in line behind us.
Still there.
Only one driver in the top 5 has won a Daytona 500, and that would be Darrell Waltrip. As I said, in 1989, his only 500 win. And it was a popular one. At least it seemed that way. Based on all the... every time they show it. Darrell wasn't exactly a popular driver in his first few years in the Cup Series, from what I've heard. Oh boy, that could have been dangerous. I got a little bit too far down on the apron, and I managed to keep it straight somehow. Alright, so now we're going to give Ted Musgrave a shove
Still there.
into turn 3. And get on by David Green. He's going to pull behind us, and we're going to catch up to Jeff Bodine.
Still there.
Darrell Waltrip is gone at this point. 2 seconds up on second place. No idea how he's managed to do that. And we've now gone 40 laps to go
Still there.
in this Daytona 500. I got the draft on Bodine, but it's not coming back to me here.
Clear.
There we go. Alright, so, do I go with Bodine, or do I go on by him and hope that Ted Musgrave works with me? You know what, fuck it, I'm going by Bodine. Or no, I think Jeff Bodine's won a Daytona 500 as well. In 1985, I believe it was. I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream. He's won 18 races, and I think one of them was Daytona. At least one of them, anyway. Is 85 or 86? I want to say. Alright, so Darrell Waltrip is a second and a half up on me here, and David Green is 2/10 back. So we're going to have to work together if we want to catch Waltrip before our final pit stop. I'm hoping I won't have to pit under green and a caution will come out. Because now I can go the rest of the way on a tank of fuel. I'm within range of being able to go the rest of the way on a tank of fuel. But I would like some assistance anyway. Because if I pit and no one else follows me, I'm screwed. We got so many guys off sequence, it's ridiculous. Alright, so we're starting to eat into Waltrip's lead. Very slowly, but we are. It's now down to 1.3. "45 laps remaining." No, 35, excuse me. And I think Darrell Waltrip's had the most laps. And if he hasn't, he's very close. And we have taken another 10th out of his lead, down to 1.2. No, back up to 1.3. And now David Green is coming. But where is he in relation to me? Oh, there he is. Alright, so I just gotta stay in front of David Green. And work together and get Waltrip. .1 seconds is now the gap. Once I get to about a second, I might be able to get a toe off of him here. Maybe 8/10, somewhere around there. Come on, David. Okay, Ted. David, one of you. Help me out here. There's Ted Musgrave in the 16. But where is he now? Because, oh, there he is. Alright, stay ahead of him. Eat into Waltrip's lead as much as possible, even if it's in little increments. And Waltrip is pitting, so that's not going to matter now. Oh shit. I might have to pit now. I might have to pit now. That last caution was at halfway, and we've gone 60. Oh no, wait, there was a caution after that, I think. Alright, is Musgrave staying out? Okay. David Green is pitted, as has Hutch Strickland. And Musgrave is still here, so that's good. If I see him veer off, I'm going to do the same. And there he goes, so that's what I'm doing.
Slow down.
Oh, please tell me I didn't speed. Please tell me I did not speed. Alright, see what happens here. Four tires and fuel. Ricky Drudd came in with me. as did Musgrave, and away we go. Where do I come out? P8. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Yellow's out, race to the line.
And I got into Steve Park yet again, and what the hell was that, Daryl? My controller disconnected on the exit of the pit lane, and I had no control over what just happened there. So, that's on, well, okay, I'll take responsibility for that. But anyway, caution is back out. I inadvertently saved my ass at the expense of Steve Park and Darrell Waltrip, who went balls to the wall into the wreck. I don't know what he was thinking.
Clear.
And we come to this caution, P12. With less than 30 to go now. And I hope I'm not a lap down. Yeah, Steve Park took a hell of a hit into the outside wall. Head first, even. Okay, so the top 10. Elliott, Mast, Brett Bodine, Andretti, Michael Waltrip, Dallenbach, Irvin, Rudd, Irwin Jr., and Musgrave. And, I'm in P12 at this point. 32 lead changes between 13 drivers. 4 cautions now for 9 laps. And, as you see, once again, Steve Park and myself are the reasons for this caution. Alright, it's Elliott, Martin, Mast, Benson, and a host of others are pitting. So we're going to move up in the running order now. No idea how many cars are on the lead lap. And now that I think about it, Steve Park's going to be even slower than he was already. He's got to have a hole in the radiator at this point. Well, I mean, he's still out there. I didn't see him pit, and I don't see any smoke billowing out of his hood, out of his engine. He doesn't have a hood. Those of you that have come and gone, or are still here, I appreciate your viewership, and hopefully you enjoyed your time here tonight. Down to brass tacks now, less than 30 laps remaining at Daytona. In this horribly inaccurate recreation of the 1998 Daytona 500, on what would have been Dale Earnhardt's 72nd birthday. Rick Mast is now the race leader, so that's another leader among the bunch. Robert Presley has led 43 laps, Darrell Waltrip 37, so I think Presley locked it up. Or at least he will. Locked up the 5 bonus points for most laps led, that is. Got a lot of guys getting bonus points today. As I say that, we got some lap cars going in for service, it looks like. Oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, let's see. We got Benson, Petty, Cope, Burton, Robbie Gordon, Jeff Gordon. And who's that behind him? Marlin. Oh no, that's Park. Okay, so Steve Park is going in for more service. I wish you would just park it. Seriously. Mast, Brett Bodine, John Andretti, Michael Waltrip, Wally Dallenbach, Ernie Irvin, Ricky Rudd, Kenny Irwin Jr., Ted Musgrave, and Bobby Labonte is your top 10. As I believe we'll be going back to green. Not next time by, but the lap after that. Excuse me. 33 lead changes between 13 drivers. Holy shit. Okay, maybe we will be going back to green this lap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, there's a... We got at least 10 cars off the lead lap. Now I pray that my controller won't disconnect again for the rest of this race. Especially in the pack, because if it does, oh my god. If it does that now, I'm gonna be pissed. You have no idea. Alright, we should be getting the pace cars off call, coming out of turn 4 here. And... And there it goes. Okay. 26 laps remaining when we get the green flag. Oh, god damn it. What a... Get in there. Okay. I guess I do want to unplug my controller and plug it back in again. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Away we go, hopefully. Back under green for hopefully the final time. Alright. I'm going to pull down to the bottom because I do not want to be on the high side with this many lap cars. Damn it, Kyle, stay behind me. Thank you. There's eight lead lap cars in this mess, and a couple of them are directly in front of me. Rick Mast is your race leader. And I don't believe he's ever won a cup race, so if he wins this, this is gonna be very special for him. Rick Mast unfortunately had to cut his career short because of carbon monoxide poisoning. Ooh, he almost went 4 wide. Oh, we're going 4 wide. Ooh, someone got caught up in the wall there. Like I said, 4 wide isn't exactly a good idea. And I'm doing it again anyway, because why the hell not? Alright, we're up to second. Inside of Kenny Wallace and Gary Bradbury. And now for the lead, that's Rick Mast on the outside. In the 75. And there's Kevin LePage at the front of the line that I took out earlier. And didn't bring out a caution for it. Still surprised at that. 3 wide across the line. We will take the lead with 23 to go. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done this race a lot earlier than I did, because it's after 11 p.m. and I'm still raising my voice. Well, anyway, back to the lead. We are a half a second up on Rick Mast. He's probably swamped in that mess of lap traffic. We're safe on fuel now. Oh my god, he is... I'm gaining time. What the fuck? Yeah, they are. Rick Mast is getting swamped by lap traffic. I have never seen that much lap traffic in a race. Unless I'm the one lapping them. In a race on this game, I should say. Alright, Rick Mast has dropped to 5th. Musgrave, Andretti, Strickland, Mast the top 5. And half a second is the gap back to second place, Ted Musgrave. Only 2 out of the top 5 have only won, or have ever won a cup race. I think. Unless Hut Strickland has won a race. "20 laps to go this time." And Ted Musgrave is quickly approaching from behind. He's gotten out of that hornet's nest back there. So it might be between me and him for the win. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. So we gotta start blocking like hell. We want to keep him behind us here. Oh, and Hut Strickland's broken away from the rest of the pack as well. Excuse me. And there he's going to be behind Musgrave. This top 5 is crazy. I don't even know what team Rick Mast drove for with this car. And I think Hut Strickland was the team Hut Strickland drove for. I think it was still Stavola Brothers, because they had the number 8 with Jeff Burton during his rookie year. Alright, so we're pulling away a little bit from Strickland. He's a half second back. Meanwhile, 4th place, Kenny Irwin Jr. is a second behind. Probably still trying to get out of that hornet's nest with all the lap traffic. Speaking of lap traffic, we should start to see Steve Park come back to us again here. Unless he's still holding people up back there, which I'm gonna be surprised at this point. No, not. I was gonna say 15 to go this time, not quite yet. $16 to go this time. Also, Dale Earnhardt won this race under caution, I believe, and I really hope that's not going to happen here. Because I do not like it when races end under caution. Doesn't matter who wins. Oh, and Hutch Strickland is back up to us now. And Kenny Irwin Jr. has gotten away from that hornet's nest back there, and he's less than a second back now as well. Okay, now 15 to go. Top 4 are separated by about a second, and then it's 0.8 back to Bobby Labonte and a second and a half almost back to Rick Mast in 6th. And here's Strickland. And now I got 2 cars to contend with. I'm going to let those 2 battle it out for second while I hold both of them off. Strickland moves up to 2nd place. Not exactly. They're still, I think they're still side by side. You always got to pay attention to your rear end, to behind the car rather, when you don't have your mirror to use. Kenny Irwin should be up here as well before long. He's a half a second back. Challenging Musgrave for 3rd. Who the hell is Strickland? Oh, wow, Kenny Irwin Jr. is up to 2nd now. He's gotten by Hutch Strickland just about. They might still be side by side, and I think Yep, and there's Irwin. Taking a look to the outside, I went up to block. And we got lap traffic to contend with. I'm almost positive it's going to be Steve Park again. Gonna have to send him an apology card at the end of this race. Or something. There was a couple of guys up there. Yeah. 10 to go.
10 laps left. Let's go.
10 laps remaining at the Daytona 500. Or no, wait, okay, it's just Park. I thought there was more than one. It's a 4-car breakaway. Separated by half a second. And there is Jeff Bodine, but he's a lap down. At least. And now Musgrave for the lead. Steve, I swear to God, do not pull down in front of me. Thank you.
Clear high.
Steve Park blocked Kenny Irwin and Ted Musgrave. Oh my God. Or at least he got in their way. Okay, Kenny Irwin got around him. Never mind. I do not want this to come down to a photo finish because the last time that happened, I lost. Alright, so now it's a 3-car breakaway. Hut Strickland has lost the 3 of us here. Thanks to Steve Park, I'm assuming. And now Musgrave coming back up the challenge for the lead. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh my God, I made contact, but I barely managed to get ahead of him. Oh, 7 laps to go, and we got cars exiting the pit lane. Please, for the love of God, don't cause a wreck. I don't want a late race restart. Especially since I'm the leader and I'm gonna have to line up next to a shit ton of lap cars. Alright, we got more guys coming out of the pit lane. That's Brett Bodine and Rick Mast. Fourth place, Bobby Labonte is now 2 seconds back from me. Ted Musgrave still hanging on. We're going to come to 5 laps remaining this time by. For myself.
Got 5 to go.
With a hungry Ted Musgrave. Trying to steal it away. Kenny Irwin Jr. is a half a second behind Musgrave. And, oh, there he is. So it's basically a two-horse race now. Childress versus Roush. I'm assuming that's what the... Like I said, I'm assuming that's what the 16 car was back in 1998. 16, the 97, the 26, the 6. I think there was another one. Alright. You know, I thought my right trigger finger would have hurt holding down the accelerator for as long as I've been, but it's really not that bad. 3 to go. Still holding off Ted Musgrave. But he's chomping at the bit, and Kenny Irwin is starting to eat into the gap between those two. It's now 3/10 separating Musgrave and Irwin, and 2 seconds between Irwin and Bobby Labonte. And I just nearly had a moment there. 2 laps to go this time by. Oh my god. I keep coming close to spinning on the apron. Don't leave the bottom. That's all I'm gonna say. Do not leave the bottom in the corner. Alright. Musgrave is still there. We're gonna come around. Damn it. I thought that was a... Jeff Bodine is still up here. And we're gonna take the white flag. 1 lap to go at Daytona. Oh, no. Don't you dare. Son of a bitch. I refuse to lose because of a lapped car. And it's gonna happen. Are you kidding me? It's gonna happen. Ted Musgrave wins the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. And because of that, Dale Earnhardt goes another year without a Daytona 500 win. Oh, but we led the most laps. Whatever. From 42nd on the grid, Ted Musgrave is your winner. By a half a second. Fucking lapped car. Alright, well. Let's, go to the results. I was gonna say go to victory lane, but that's not happening. Okay, so after just under 3 hours and at an average speed of 168.9 miles an hour, Ted Musgrave gets his first Cup win in the biggest race of the season by just over half a second over myself, Kenny Irwin Jr., Bobby Labonte, Hutch Strickland, Todd Bodine, Jerry Nadeau, Rusty Wallace, Buckshot Jones, and Ricky Craven, the top 10. Alright, let's see how many guys actually led our lap. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there were 20 cars on the lead lap at the end of the race. Well, I have no words for what just happened. It was going so well, and then out of the woodwork comes Jeff Bodine. Ted Musgrave capitalizes, and well, that's just good AI. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that's gonna be the stream for the night. As I said, tomorrow. Not sure when though, because like I said, I don't know if they're gonna race at Dover tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna run either the 500 again, or the 400 with Michael Waltrip, because tomorrow is his birthday. But that's gonna have to wait. So I thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed, thank you as well. I dropped all those frames. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, anyway, I thank you for watching, and until next time, keep on rocking.